Check, check. 1, 2. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the 2023 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony at Carroll University. We are so glad you're here. My name is Mark Blagan, and I serve as the Carroll University Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. In this role, it is my honor and privilege to declare the 2023 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony in session. What a great way to start the Mother's Day weekend, and what a way to celebrate. My sincere gratitude and appreciation to all the mothers in our audience this morning. I also wish to extend my appreciation to all the fathers, sisters, brothers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and to all our graduates, advocates, and partners on their journey to this stage. To our families, our staff, our faculty, our board of trustees, our alumni, and of course, the Carroll University class of 2023, welcome. Now please welcome to the podium our chaplain and director of spiritual life, the Reverend Elizabeth McCord. Reverend McCord will deliver the invocation and read aloud the acknowledgement of the land on which we now gather. Reverend McCord.
Thank you. The prophet Isaiah proclaimed, "The Spirit of God is upon me, and I have been called." Class of 2023, the Spirit of God is upon you, and you have been called. We have all been called. So let us answer in prayer. Will you pray with me? Voice beyond all voices, word beyond all words. You have spoken good news for the poor, healing for the brokenhearted, freedom for the captive. You are speaking favor for your people, justice for your world, joy for your creation. You speak to these graduates. Rebuild ancient ruins, reconcile divided peoples, renew peace and the well-being of all. With gratitude, O God, we listen. With commitment, we respond. With humility, we follow. And with clarity, we strive forward. Be with us in all of it, ever speaking God, and fill this celebration with joy, light, laughter, and praise. In your many names we pray. Amen. Please be seated. It is only right that as we gather here on this sacred land, that we acknowledge the land and its peoples. We will use the land acknowledgement drafted by Jen Youngblood from the class of 2003. Friends, we humbly recognize all tribal elders, both past and present, and respectfully honor them by acknowledging their stewardship through time immemorial on these ancestral homelands on which Carroll University resides. Carroll University was created in 1846 and is located within the traditional homelands of the Ho-Chunk and Menominee nations as acknowledged by their creation stories. The university recognizes that the land on which we gather today is territory ceded in the September 26, 1833 Treaty of Chicago and is the ancestral homelands of the Chippewa, Ottawa, and Potawatomi Indians. This land was a crossroads for many tribal nations and their people to access cultural resources, and many of their ancestors remain right here on this land today. We recognize the 11 sovereign tribal nations who reside in what is now known as the state of Wisconsin. These nations are Bad River Band of Lake Superior Chippewa, Ho-Chunk Nation, Lakota Ray Band of Lake Superior Chippewa, Lac du Flambeau Band of Lake Superior Chippewa, Menominee Tribe of Wisconsin, Oneida Nation, Forest County Potawatomi, Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior Chippewa, St. Croix Chippewa, Sokogan Chippewa, Mole Lake, and the Stockbridge Munsee Band of Mohican Indians. We, Carroll University, will strive to honor its duty and our duty to care for this land and to share in stewardship with all sovereign tribal nations who recognizes this land as their own.
Thank you, Reverend McCord. Now, I would like to take a moment and introduce the members of our Board of Trustees and our platform party. I would like to ask each person to stand as I call your name and remain standing. Please hold your applause until everyone is introduced. The following members of our Board of Trustees are here with us this morning. Ms. Sandy Cunningham, class of 1978, Technology and Strategy Executive, Versity. Ms. Christy Zarnecki, class of 1989, owner, Zarnecki Properties. Mr. David Lotch, class of 1995, Vice President, Operations Excellent, Advocate, Aurora Health. Mr. Dorval Carter, class of 1979, President of the Chicago Transit Authority and immediate past chair of the Carroll Board of Trustees. Ms. Ann Lotch, class of 1988, Justice System Coordinator for the National Clearinghouse on Abuse in Later Life and chair of the University Alumni Council. The Reverend Dr. Deborah Block, class of 1974, Senior Pastor of Emmanuel Presbyterian Church, Milwaukee, and chair of the Carroll Board of Trustees, and Dr. Cindy Nattinger, President of Carroll University. Please join me in acknowledging these members of our Board of Trustees for their leadership of our beloved institution. I would now like to acknowledge the balance of our platform party. Again, please hold your applause until all are standing. Ms. Naomi Tiefel, University Registrar. Dr. Michael Shooter, Carroll University faculty member and mace bearer. Dr. Kareem Mohammed, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Tom Ponke, Dean of the College of Health Sciences. Dr. Kevin Trainer, Dean of the School of Business. Dr. Kathy Kramer, Dean of the School of Education and Human Services. Ms. Victoria Dowling, Vice President of Institutional Advancement. Mr. Scott Rudy, Vice President of Marketing Communications. Mr. Paul Zink, Vice President for Finance Administration. Ms. Kat Jorgens, University Counsel. Ms. Dawn Scott, Class of 1998 MED, Class of 2017, Vice President for Enrollment. Mr. Mohammed Bey, Vice President for Institutional Inclusion. Dr. Teresa Berry, Vice President of Student Life. Ms. Ellie Hyman, Class of 2023, Student Speaker. Sarah Brown Wessling, Commencement Speaker. The Reverend Elizabeth McCord, Chaplain and Director of Spiritual Life. Ms. Kyra Hippis and Ms. Madeline Harada, Class of 2023, Vocalists. Please join me in acknowledging this esteemed group. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium the Reverend Dr. Deborah A. Block. As we noted a few moments ago, Reverend Block serves as the chairperson of the Carroll University Board of Trustees and is a proud alumnus from the class of 1974. Each year, we ask the chair of our Board of Trustees to welcome all of you, our families, our staff, our faculty, fellow board members, and most importantly you, our students, to our commencement exercises. Please welcome Reverend Block to the podium.
On behalf of all of my colleagues on the Board of Trustees, we offer a warm welcome and congratulations. One of the happy responsibilities of a Board of Trustees is to approve the list of graduates. And you should be happy to know that yesterday's vote was unanimous. You're all in. And no one is happier to hear that at this point than your parents. Once upon a time, graduating from Carroll meant that you were proficient in Latin. And you can still hear it. Alumna, alumnus, cum laude, magna, and summa cum laude, alma mater. Today, Carroll University becomes your alma mater, which means in Latin, class, alma mater means nourishing mother. Several years ago, we had the good sense to move graduation off of Mother's Day itself. But today is the day of your other mother. Carroll University has nourished you, grown you in knowledge and understanding, fostered your sense of vocation and purpose, cared for you, and cared about you in trying times, fed your spirit with a sense of community and maybe even a sense of family. Alma mater. I join generations of Carroll graduates who can offer you this promise on this promising day. Carroll will nourish you for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Block, and thank you for your tireless efforts on behalf of today's graduates, of our students, our staff, our faculty, and our community. With your leadership and that of the entire Board of Trustees, we have the honor and the pleasure of celebrating this day. Speaking of honor, it is now my distinct honor to introduce Carroll University's 15th president. Dr. Cindy Nattinger knows the meaning of the word pioneer and truly defines it. Serving as this institution's first female president, she blazes trails daily, literally and figuratively. For those that know her, we see firsthand her love of, commitment to, and service for Carroll University and its students. Please welcome to the podium the president of Carroll University, Dr. Cindy Nattinger.
Thank you, Provost Blagan. Well, hello and good morning to our graduates, members of the Board of Trustees, parents, family members, alumni, friends, family, faculty, staff, administration, all welcome to the campus of Carroll University, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for our class of 2023. Students, as this college journey ends, another journey begins. And I'm sure it's the journey ahead that has you most excited. And that's how it should be. In the days and weeks ahead, you will all disperse to hundreds of different locations through the Midwest, the country, and beyond. And you might be wondering right now, what distinguishes you as Carroll graduates at the start of this new phase of your life? I happen to believe that Carroll's ethos, respect, integrity, and stewardship provide the beginnings of that answer. So let's take a moment and think about the word respect. Our ethos challenges us to honor the dignity and worth of each human being, challenges us to be civil and kind. These words may never have been more important. And as we consider the state of our world today and the national discourse, it seems the only thing we can agree on is the fact that we don't agree on anything. And that disagreement can become mean-spirited, even vicious at times. Offering respect is easy when you're surrounded by like-minded individuals. It's far more challenging when we interact with those who have different views than our own. So I challenge you, our Carroll graduating class, to remember our ethos and do your very best to model behaviors that afford respect to one another. Next, we have integrity. And the Carroll definition of integrity is that we will offer our best selves and trust that others will do the same through honesty, fairness, and strength of character. And I believe this is also critical in today's world. Life can take your greatest dreams and best laid plans and challenge them, reorder them, and at times threaten to defeat them. But there's a way in which you can rise above it. And that's by being true to yourself and acting with integrity. You've already demonstrated your ability to respond to challenges with determination and purpose. Life has already served you extenuating circumstances that made your college experience quite distinct from most other graduating classes that crossed this stage here at Carroll in the past. But you embraced the challenge. You came together, and you persevered. In short, you responded with integrity, like true pioneers. Lastly, there's stewardship. Cultivating and caring for our human, natural, and material resources with gratitude responsibility, and accountability. Each of you sitting here today is blessed with your own unique gifts, talents, and interests that can be brought forth in a pioneering spirit of stewardship to support the greater good. I'm confident that Carroll helped each of you recognize and develop the best parts of yourself. The next phase of your life should continue the spiritual, academic, and personal exploration that began here. Stewardship is intricately linked to being a pioneer, joyfully pursuing the unexplored possibilities of life, but doing so in a manner that is in service to your neighbors and community, so that they are in turn inspired by you. As you begin your next chapter, know that your education at Carroll provided you with, and will continue to provide you with, the foundation to thrive and succeed. Be confident that your life, shaped by your experiences here, will help you meet both the challenges and wonderful, exciting opportunities that await you. Be joyful, knowing the friendships made here will balance you in the best of times and buoy you in the dark ones. When the destination may be unclear and the terrain unfamiliar, you will always have this Carroll community that surrounds you here today. That's our pioneer way. My very best wishes as you go forth. Again, congratulations, class of 2023. Godspeed.
Thank you, President Attinger. On behalf of our entire community, thank you for all of your efforts. Today would not be possible without your leadership. Tradition at Carroll University holds that a chosen member of each graduating class speaks at commencement. Today, I have the honor of introducing the Carroll University class of 2023 student commencement speaker, Ellie Hyman. Ms. Hyman, who in a short while will walk across the stage and graduate with a bachelor's degree in physical and health education, was selected in a process open to all graduating seniors to address you here today. Her theme of Ever Forward is sure to inspire. Please join me in welcoming Ellie Hyman, class of 2023, as our honored commencement student speaker. Ellie.
As I stand before what is arguably one of the most picturesque campuses in the nation, I look forward at scholarly, passionate, dedicated Carroll University faculty, staff, administrators, and several members of the Board of Trustees. I look forward at a sea of supporters who stood near, believed in, and cheered on each of us to ensure this day would become a reality. And I look forward towards my friends and peers, talented, creative, deserving graduates, and in a short order, we will cross the stage and share the title of Carroll University, Class of 2023 Alumni. I believe a hearty congratulations is owed to every single one of us here today. In 1851, the state of Wisconsin chose the state motto, Forward. I cannot help but wonder if Carroll College, Wisconsin's first institution of higher education, chartered in 1846, was not one of the considerations when choosing this powerful word, which symbolizes our state's progressive history. Forward. It's a direction. It is a motto. It is progress, initiative, innovation, growth, and it is pioneering. It is what we experienced during our tenure at Carroll University. As we move forward, crossing this stage, we will join the ranks of over 23,000 alumni across all 50 states in 33 countries. During our time at Carroll, we experienced the smiles, hugs, and comfort many of us needed as freshmen from our substitute campus grandmother, the late Gert Alsberger. Her legacy is the embodiment of our campus ethos: respect, integrity, and stewardship. And we are reminded of that each time we walk into the Gert Alsberger main dining room. And during our time here, we welcome the most diverse classes in Carroll's history. As a campus, we persevered and adapted through an unprecedented world pandemic. And while we learned many valuable lessons, we also endured the great loss of 2 nursing faculty members. After 25 years, we cheered as we brought home the musket after defeating Carthage College in the final football game, and we reveled as we brought it home where it belongs for the 2022 season. Firsthand, we watched the community come together in the wake of the 2021 Waukesha Parade tragedy, Waukesha Strong. And finally, we shared an historical milestone celebrating Carroll's 175th anniversary. As we look forward to the months ahead, each of us will rely on our Carroll University education for our jobs, careers, as global citizens and active community leaders. We will depend on what we learned from our textbooks, lectures, class discussions, and from our internships, clinicals, and student teaching. However, our Carroll University experience did not stop there. It was so much more than just academic. We will also inevitably lean on the lessons we learned from after-class conversations and/or heated debates with faculty, staff, and classmates, travel experiences that span the globe, both philosophical and airy chats or over a cup of coffee at the Steaming Cup, or maybe a beer or 2 at Bosco's. Those uncomfortable discussions with your roommates about dirty dishes or having an extra bunkmate. And finally, those late night phone calls home, double guessing everything, but still choosing to move forward anyway. Well, I would love to leave you all with some profound wisdom and a promise of prosperity and happiness. I'm not 100% confident I can make rent next month. However, there is one thing that fills me with hope and optimism. I'm emboldened by my family. I am soon to be one of 14 members to graduate from Carroll, and I currently have 4 additional relatives who will graduate as pioneers between 2024 and 2027. If their lives, professional successes, and meaningful careers are indicative of all Carroll alumni, I am confident each of us will have the opportunity for a very bright future ahead as we move forward. Let me leave you with a verse from Genesis, chapter 26, verse 13. And he waxed great and went forward until he became very great. Go forward, have faith, work hard, and become very great. Roll Pios.
How about another round of applause for Ellie Hyman? Ellie, thank you for sharing your words and, yes, your profound wisdom with not only your classmates, but with all of us gathered here today. Thank you. In her remarks, Ellie thanked, and I quote, the scholarly, passionate, and dedicated Carroll University faculty, staff, and administrators, end quote. We indeed have incredible faculty and staff here at Carroll University, and I echo Ellie's words of thanks to every one of them. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to take these thanks a step further and acknowledge a particularly special group of faculty and staff. Please join me in welcoming those Carroll University faculty, staff, and administrators that are retiring at the conclusion of this academic year. Dr. Christine Schneider, Ms. Kelly Hyman, Ms. Angie Brannon, and Dr. Teresa Berry. Please join me on the stage. The conferral of emeritus status is a time-honored tradition in university academic settings. The awarding of this status, or better yet, the earning of this status, is an honor, for it indicates that the faculty or staff member has led a distinguished career and made significant contributions to teaching and/or service on behalf of Carroll University. Each of those here before us today have met all the established criteria for this honor. Kelly, Angie, and Teresa, congratulations. Kelly. Kelly Hyman served as Director of Admission and as an admissions counselor from 1991 until her retirement in 2022. She cares deeply about her students and the family she serves. She is a dedicated colleague who demonstrated the ultimate teammate mentality, humor, knowledge, and experience. Kelly is also part of a large pioneer family. Her husband, Kurt, is an alum, as is her son, Peyton. And we've already met her daughter, Ellie, our student speaker who is graduating today. Kelly's leadership has been essential for undergraduate enrollment at Carroll for the past 30 years. Congratulations, Kelly. Angie Brannon has served as the director of the Walter Young Counseling Center for 24 years. She developed the mission and vision for this center. She educated faculty and staff on suicide and alcohol prevention and other mental health challenges experienced by today's college students. She worked tirelessly for students and their families, staying abreast of new research and directly counseling those who are in need. Congratulations, Angie. Dr. Teresa Berry has been part of the Carroll community since 2009. As Vice President for Student Life, Dr. Berry was responsible for student activities, 23 NCAA athletic programs, counseling services, student health services, accommodation services, Office of Conduct and Violence Prevention Services, Recreation Sports, and the Office of Global Education. Teresa brings clarity when needed most and always, always led with kindness and empathy. Congratulations, Dr. Berry. Please give another round of applause for this wonderful group of individuals who dedicated their time, energy, and their lives to the students of Carroll University. As an exercise physiologist, I spent years studying the impact of exercise on the heart. Quick fact, the heart has 4 chambers that beat in a coordinated rhythm to deliver the all-important and vital molecule of oxygen around the body. Without oxygen, we'd all be in trouble. Much like the human heart, the figurative heart of Carroll has 4 chambers that work in synchronicity to deliver all that makes Carroll University so special. Our staff, our administration, our students, and our faculty all work together around the clock to keep our mission alive. If any one of these chambers falters, the system struggles. For a moment, I want to focus on one of these chambers, our faculty. We have a deeply committed, intellectually driven, and passionate faculty here at Carroll University. They work tirelessly to support each of you on your journeys, and each year we acknowledge those who have been recognized by their peers for going above and beyond. It is my distinct pleasure to acknowledge those faculty who achieved this special recognition this past year. To be recognized by your students and peers is truly a special moment. These teaching and advising awards were recently awarded, and it's an honor to share a few words about each recipient today. Our first award is for significant achievement in student advising and mentoring. While learning takes place within the classroom, it also takes place in powerful and meaningful ways in those quiet moments, in the unplanned interactions, in the one-on-one conversations away from class. Such important and impactful work. Roseanne Donovan, Clinical Associate Professor of Education, is this year's recipient of the Faculty Advising Award. Roseanne has been with Carroll University for 21 years and is a model for us all. Roseanne, please stand and be acknowledged. In addition to our advising award, faculty are also recognized for significant achievement in teaching and scholarship. These awards are made possible through the generosity of our donors. The Norman and Louise Allheiser Teaching Award and the Benjamin F. Richardson Faculty Award represent the most prestigious awards given to the faculty at Carroll and are an indication of the remarkable heights these faculty have achieved and continue to achieve. Nominees for the Norman and Louise Allheiser Teaching Award must demonstrate a record of superior teaching based on student evaluations, student comments, and peer evaluations. To be named the Norman and Louise Allheiser Teaching Award winner, a faculty member must consistently deliver an excellent educational and learning experience. This year's award winner is Michael Mortensen. Mike is a faculty member in the Department of Visual, Interactive, and Performing Arts, acronym VIPA. Apropos when I tell you that Mike recently led the development of our new aviation science and drone technology major. Congratulations, Mike. Nominees for our final award, the Benjamin F. Richardson Faculty Award, also must demonstrate a record of superior teaching based on student evaluations, student comments, and peer evaluations. To be named the Benjamin F. Richardson Faculty Award winner, a faculty member must consistently deliver an excellent educational and learning experience. In addition, nominees must demonstrate a record of scholarship and effective educational innovations, such as a new course and/or grant development. This year's award winner is Dr. Kimberly White, Professor of Education. Not only is Kimberly a gifted educator, but she is currently leading a National Science Foundation grant that explores the improvement of undergraduate STEM education. As a member of our graduate faculty, Dr. White was acknowledged at last night's graduate commencement ceremony. Another round of applause for our faculty award winners. Each of these were so richly deserved. It is now my sincere honor and privilege to introduce our keynote commencement speaker. Sarah Brown Wessling was recognized as the 2010 National Teacher of the Year. After being honored by President Barack Obama in a Rose Garden ceremony, she traveled both nationally and internationally to speak about the value and impact of good teaching with students, teachers, parents, administrators, legislatures, and many more students. For over 25 years, Sarah taught high school English in her home state of Iowa. She's the former teacher laureate for the Teaching Channel, an author, and a highly sought-after speaker. She has been a nationally board-certified teacher since 2005, and most recently served as the vice chair for the National Board of Professional Teaching Standards. In her current role as the senior advisor for the Council of Chief State School Officers National Teacher of the Year program, the nation's longest-running and most prestigious program of its kind, she guides the efforts of the program and works with all State Teachers of the Year, as well as the National Teacher of the Year. Just a couple of weeks ago, she was on hand, once again in the Rose Garden, as President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden recognized the 2023 National Teacher of the Year. For over 2 decades, Sarah Brown Wessling has impacted students' lives and the lives of everyone around her in powerful, memorable, and meaningful ways. Sarah, we are honored by your presence on the stage. Please join me in offering a warm welcome to Sarah Brown Wessling.
Hello, how are you? Good. You can smile, you can breathe, you can laugh. I have to tell you, it is an incredible honor to be here today. Thank you, President Nadiger, thank you, the senior leadership team, the academic deans, not only for welcoming me here today, but for all you've done to create the conditions for learning here at Carroll. Thank you to the Board of Trustees members for your commitment to the stability of this first institution of higher learning in Wisconsin. And Ellie, you are exactly what your peers needed to hear. Parents and partners, friends and families, loved ones and mentors, this is a moment for you too, isn't it? Should we just take it in for a second? Do you want to just take it in for a moment? Just take a breath? Take it in. When I look out at your faces, I know that your stories are intertwined with those of your graduates. I know that you know the bright spots and the shadows. You remember all of the phases and the passions. You have also held the uncertainty and the fears that come along with not knowing but always hoping. You know and have carried the long stories of your graduates, and I want to recognize you for the story holders that you are. And to you, the 665 graduates, congratulations. First of all, y'all look beautiful. Orange is definitely your color. If all of these guests are the story holders, you know what that makes you, graduates. You are the actual stories. You are the narratives of what have brought you to this moment. Some of you may be firsts, and perhaps you have felt like you are writing this story as you go. Some of you may have felt predisposed to getting to this moment, not always sure if you were writing your own story or reading someone else's. Some of you may have taken a detour like I did and had to account for plot twists along the way. Whether it has felt seamless or a bit of a slog, especially when you're talking about a pandemic, to get here, there is no doubt that something is about to be different. This is one of those moments where beginnings and endings are so intertwined, it's tough to know which one you're feeling right now. Luckily, it isn't one or the other. It is both. It is fewer rubrics and more adulting. It is less predictable routine and more possibility. It is fewer consequences for sleeping through all 5 alarms you set on your phone, and it is more consequences for sleeping through all 5 alarms you set on your phone. It is less about the GPA you've earned and more about the ungraded learning you are willing to do. It's the space of in between. It's one of those places we oftentimes resist because it isn't certain. But what if we didn't resist this space? What if we believed what 25 years in the classroom has taught me? The very best stories always require the unknown, and you are the best stories yet to be told. While I'm not here to tell your story, I'm here to be the only person I know how to be wherever I go, a teacher. Don't worry, I'm not here to be an expert, because that's not actually what teachers are. See, in my classrooms, wherever that's at, with students, adults, boardrooms, schools, beautiful college campuses like this, the work always starts with flattening a hierarchy, taking all that distance between teacher and student and flattening it to make us all learners. Because when we flatten that hierarchy, the nexus of teaching is revealed, which is humility. Should not be confused with guilt or martyrdom. It's more like the Latin word humilis, that humility comes from, which means on the ground. Teachers are never above their students. They are always on the ground with them, walking beside them, doing the most humble work. So today, I would love your permission to walk beside you for just a few minutes. Would that be okay? To state the obvious, we are at a ceremony. We are at a very special ceremony. It's a beautiful one, it's an important one, where the most time-honored tradition is to walk across the stage. You know, the actual walking isn't particularly difficult. You know, I kind of counted, it's probably about 20 steps from one end to the other. The difficult part is considering what that walk means, to use it as a way of imagining the version of yourself that you want to walk into. This is what we call crossing a threshold. It's having one foot firmly planted in security while the other dangles on the precipice of possibility. It's literally getting from one side to the other. It's asserting your sense of self in the in-between. The best part of threshold moments is the opportunity to create meaning out of them and not just walk through them haphazardly. I've had many threshold moments, ones where the physical steps signaled that something deep inside me was shifting. One of the most unforgettable of those moments happened at the White House when President Obama announced me as the 2010 National Teacher of the Year. There are two parts to this story I'm going to tell you. They're both relevant. One part reveals the truth, and the other part asks a question. So I got to tell you about what happens when you're going to go meet the president, and you have 3 young children. So they put you and your young children across the hall in a room called the Roosevelt Room, and you sit there and you patiently wait, and you try to get your young children to not break anything in the Roosevelt Room. And then eventually an aide walks in the room and says, "It's almost time." And you look at them and you hope that they remember those 10,000 conversations that you had about appropriate etiquette in the Oval Office. And then you smell something just a little bit off. And you look down at your 4-month-old baby, and you realize that this child has just had a blowout in the Roosevelt Room. And so this teacher mom does the only thing a teacher mom does, gets on her hands and knees directly underneath the Nobel Peace Prize medal and changes this dirty diaper. And then you do what you're supposed to. There actually is proper diaper etiquette, right? You fold it up really tightly, you ask where you should put it, so the aide comes back in. I said, "Where would you like me to put it?" She looked at me aghast. She said, "I don't think we've ever had a dirty diaper in the Roosevelt Room. I'm not sure." So I took a deep breath. I looked in my backpack. I found a piece of plastic. I wrapped that thing up as tight as I could. I put it in my backpack, and I took it straight into the Oval Office with me. So here's the second part of the story. The second part of the story is that when you're going to enter the Oval Office, the president stands on the other side of the door with the door closed. And then you stand there, and then the president opens the door, and immediately you think he is the largest human being you have ever seen in your life, right? Because that's how the room is designed. It's designed to make this person, right, look huge within that arch. And I remember this moment very, very specifically. I remember right before I picked up my foot and walked across that threshold into the Oval Office. And I paused and I asked myself, "Sarah, who are you taking with you? Who are you going to take with you when you take this step?" And the faces of hundreds of students filled my mind. And I crossed that threshold with their faces, their promise, and our stories held tightly in my heart. So here's the truth from the first part of the story. No matter what kind of crap you're carrying with you, it does not prevent you from stepping into your next best self. And the question that I want you to think about is, what do you want to carry with you when you make this walk? As you walk across this stage, as you get from here to there again and again, who will you carry with you? Luckily, life is full of threshold moments, some ceremonies like this one, or meeting President Obama in the Oval Office, but most threshold moments are actually very quiet because most of them are internal. They're the ones that make you feel anxious, and you just wish you would know how it all turns out so you can determine whether the risk will be worth it. You know what I'm talking about, right? These are the moments of in between where you're just not sure. Should you swipe left or right? Should you show up? Should you walk away? Should you change your mind? But remember, the best stories are going to come from these moments, not from knowing how it ends before you begin. You'd think as a teacher, or someone who loves to plan, I would always try to predict how it ends before it begins. But I will tell you, if teaching has taught me nothing else, it has taught me that if you want to change the world, you have to change yourself. And although the classroom reminds me of this lesson consistently, there was one day that I had to learn this very viscerally. As a very early teacher, my second year of teaching, happened to be the first year in the school district I've been at since then. had a really, really rough semester. In fact, at winter break, I remember going home and talking to my dad, and I said, "Dad, I think I got it wrong. I don't think I was meant to be a teacher." And he looked at me and he said, "Honey, you did sign a contract. You're gonna have to be a teacher until that runs out." And so I went back, of course, and at our school there are 2 weeks between winter break and the end of the semester. And I thought to myself, what are you going to do differently? I asked my students on the last day of class to evaluate me. And I gave them 3 directions. I said, first, you do not have to put your names on this. Second of all, I promise not to look at these until I submit your grades. And number 3, will you please be honest with me? And for the first time all semester, they did exactly what I asked them to do. And so I submitted the grades. I sat down in my classroom and I opened up these envelopes with these evaluations and I got ready to read. I also have to tell you that that year I was sharing my classroom with another first-year teacher who was like, beautiful and wildly charismatic, and the students just loved her. I mean, they're like inviting her to slumber parties. And I don't want to go to any slumber parties, but she's getting invited. And I'm staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning writing these really heartfelt notes on all of their papers that they throw away as soon as they see their grade, right? And so I sit down to read, and they were exactly what I asked them to be. They were honest. They were not mean, but they told me how I needed to change. And I started to cry. And then I got really worried that this beautiful, charismatic colleague of mine was going to see me crying, so I didn't know what to do. So I did the only thing that I could think of to do. I crawled underneath my desk. After a few minutes underneath the desk, I realized I was a bit stuck, and I wasn't sure how I was going to get out. So also, this was long enough ago that there were actual phones with cords on the wall. And so I reached to the phone, and I grabbed it, and I called the most amazing teacher that I have ever known in my life, my mother, who taught 4th grade for 30 years, and we had a chat. And at the end of our chat, she said something to me that she meant quite literally, but it was incredibly profound. She said, "So, honey, are you gonna get out from under the desk?" And I'll tell you what, when I said yes to my mom, I said yes to what it meant to be a teacher. I said yes to what it meant to know that to make a change in the world, I was going to have to change myself. And that's when I decided to do the hard work of listening to my students, hearing the truths, making the changes. So sometimes the space of in between doesn't feel so binary, so one or the other. Oftentimes it feels more like a beginning and an ending, being here and there, wanting this and that. It's that feeling of belonging to two, which we actually have a word for. It's called liminal, which happens to come from the Latin word limen, which also means threshold. So there was this moment in my home where there was an annoyance that turned curiosity, that taught me the most valuable lesson about liminal spaces and belonging to two. So I have some flowers on my front step. And 2 summers ago, a mourning dove decided to build a nest in the flowers right by my front step. And so every day I got to see the mourning dove, right? And what started as an annoyance is they're kind of loud. I don't know if they make a lot of noise. They want you to know that they're there. And so before too long, I realized that there were some eggs in this nest. And so I started to get really invested because I walked by it every day. And so I'm like, Mama Bird, you're doing it. You're doing a good job. And I got my kids all into this. So we're just really, watching this bird. And sometimes there would even be the partner bird would come and sit on the flower. And then the mama bird would go. She must be getting food. And then she would come back and then the partner bird would leave, and I was like, this is a nice system here. And then eventually the day came where those eggs hatched, right? And we were so excited. I was like, Mama Bird, you did it. And then we waited until one day they flew away. And I was really certain that as soon as those little birds flew away, that the mother bird would fly away too. But she didn't. She stayed there. She just kept staying there. I couldn't figure out why she was staying there. There was nothing left for her to do. She had done her job. She had done it well. So one day when she wasn't there, I took a peek in the nest and I saw that there were 2 eggs in there that had not hatched. And of course, I understood that they were not going to. And I wondered what I should do. Should I let this play out? Should I take them and help her along? What should I do? I even had a family meeting with my children to talk about what we should do. And I decided to let it play out. One day, finally, I noticed that she flew away and she left them. And this is what the mourning dove taught me about liminal spaces. It takes courage to stay, and it takes courage to go. And you all will know the difference between when you need the courage to stay and when you need the courage to go. Because for all of the external noise, the truth will always be inside of you. So here we are, the 665 stories in front of us, the people who hold those stories, who get to humbly walk beside and do some of the telling. I frequently remind my students and the incredible teachers around the country I get to work with, we believe the stories we tell ourselves. So please take care with the ones you tell about yourself and others. Empathize radically, care bravely, and when you feel stuck, let your body do what your spirit must, and go take a walk. Graduating class of 2023, it is time to put one foot in front of the other and step courageously into your next best self. I can't wait to watch you walk. Thank you.
Sarah, thank you for your timely and profound message. Your words will surely serve as an inspiration to the Carroll University class of 2023 and all those that are gathered here. We have now come to the centerpiece of our ceremony, the conferral of degrees. Before I present you, the class of 2023, for those degrees, I want to take a moment and acknowledge and recognize your journey to this stage. Your Carroll experience began like many before, moving into residence halls, making new friends, and beginning classes. Remember the fall of 2019? As you began your spring semester at Carroll in January of 2020, news of a virus began to spread. As you headed home for spring break, you may have heard for the first time the term COVID-19. A week later, spring break was extended, and shortly thereafter, you were told to stay home, that your classes were going online. Coming back for your sophomore year in the fall of 2020 brought social distancing, masks, quarantines, isolations, hybrid, and online classes. Your junior year brought hints of normalcy and glimpses of your first semester on campus. Your senior year, this year, echoed with lingering thoughts and impacts of COVID-19. Your college experience was like none other before it. Think for just a moment what you accomplished during unprecedented times. You studied, you learned, you participated, you competed, you engaged, and now today, you graduate. I am truly in awe of each of you. You each have my most sincere congratulations. Your journey to this place today, no matter what COVID brought, was not done in isolation. While you may have been isolated in your room, you were never alone. Let us take a moment and acknowledge and recognize your path to this stage and to thank those who supported the possibility of this moment. To the staff of Carroll University, they readied classrooms, kept the grounds sparkling, raised donations, provided support in the background and the foreground, and you may not know them all, but without them, we wouldn't be here today. A special thank you to Caroline Van Evenhoven, who led all commencement planning, to Katie Cutley, who assisted, to Gina Eller, to our facilities team, and the entire commencement committee, and others who made this day a special event. Graduates, please rise and applaud all those staff members that walked this journey with you. You can be seated. Another important group of individuals that supported you on your journey also deserves special recognition. They taught you, mentored you, consoled you, pushed and pulled you. They stood with you through the good times and not so good times. Today, they sit in front of you, full of pride as you walk across the stage and accept your diplomas. Students, please rise again and join me in applauding the amazing faculty of Carroll University. Go ahead and be seated. Finally, pause for a moment and look around to those that are present, and maybe even look to the sky for those that aren't, and reflect on all the support and guidance shared with you by your moms, your dads, your brothers, your sisters, children, grandparents, and anyone else you call family. I think it is fair to say that without their presence, your journey to this moment would have been much, much different. Please, one final time, rise and join me in congratulating your people, your team, your family. Please be seated. And now, let us begin. President Nattinger, it is an honor to present to you the candidates for these degrees: Associate Degree of Nursing, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, and the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Students, on behalf of our Board of Trustees, President Nattinger, our faculty, and the entire Carroll University community, it is my honor to present you, the members of Class of 2023, for the awarding of your respective degrees. You will be called in alphabetical order within the particular degree categories as written in your programs. After you receive your diploma, please walk across the stage, return to your places, and be seated. Here we go. Veronica Patricia Aravena Salgado. Eliana Arceli. Olivia Teresa Bogugni. Crystal Nicole Churchill. Ashley Nicole Minda Freeman. Tulio Armando Gonzalez Fuentevilla. Samantha L. Jump. Madison Taylor Leak. Paulina M. Salinas Sarbia. Mary Elizabeth Antrim, summa cum laude. Erica Elizabeth Beckman, cum laude. Jessica Raylan Boone, magna cum laude. Kyla Sandra Bunkley. Maria Teresa Korshane, summa cum laude. Kaylin Elizabeth Crowley, magna cum laude. Robert Arthur Dent, magna cum laude. Caden George Endress. Brooke Ann Foster, cum laude. Sophia Grace Furman, cum laude. Mia Glorianne Galong. Benjamin Garbedian. Justin J. Gonzalez Jr., cum laude. Kira Marie Hippis. Gabriella Alyssa Imburgia, magna cum laude. Joel Jimenez. Savannah Rose Julius, summa cum laude. Ashton Youngers, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Miller, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Moore, cum laude. Alicia Gabrielle Perez. Amanda Paolo Roman Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Casey Christopher Sandretti, cum laude. Philip Thomas Steinbeckers, magna cum laude. Samuel Nicholas Steffen. Abigail Wimmer, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Maria Gabrielle Walnick, magna cum laude. Kiara Marie Zanderman. Emily Graham, summa cum laude. Rihanna Trinity Henderson. Aaliyah Jasmine Klug. Alvaro Rodriguez. Rebecca Antonia Waisman, magna cum laude. Kevin V. Adams. Kyle V. Adams. Abigail Grace Adamski. Abigail DeCare Aiden. Maribel Aguilar. Danielle Alba. Cooper W. Albert, cum laude. Abigail Alberts, magna cum laude. Logan L.J. Albright, summa cum laude. Abigail Lorraine Allen. Isaac Allen. Megan Rose Allen, cum laude. Mary Chris Amara, cum laude. Madeline Grace Ammons. Hayden Anderson, summa cum laude. Heath Anderson, cum laude. Julie Ann Anderson, summa cum laude. Sarah K. Anderson, summa cum laude. Ryan Alfred Anhari, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Anibus, cum laude. Alondra Jasmine Avila Martinez, magna cum laude. George Babcock. Justin Thomas Baker. Megan Rose Baker, cum laude. Ethan Ben Bolano. Emma Grace Berry, cum laude. Luke Anthony Barter. Emily Suzanne Baines, cum laude. Elizabeth Barrett, cum laude. Angelina Bell. Fatima Guadalupe Beltran Velasquez, magna cum laude. Trevor Lane Benben, magna cum laude. Gracelyn Ray Bender, cum laude. Trevor Benz. Cecilia Rose Berg, cum laude. Haley Rose Burgett, cum laude. Carson Matthew Byrne. Audrey Biolette, magna cum laude. Grace Ann Blanchard, magna cum laude. Kayla Blaschke, magna cum laude. Catherine Marie Bonstetter, magna cum laude. Joshua David Boos. Hannah Lorraine Borden, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Beaucamp, magna cum laude. McKenna Anastasia Bresky. Megan Lillian Brisboy, cum laude. Braden August Buchholz, magna cum laude. Anthony Charles Buffington. Emila Bulski, cum laude. Ashlyn Marie Burdick. Kylie Marcella Burton, cum laude. Riley Brooke Burton. Sophia Camacho. Marina Helen Cano, cum laude. Michael A. Carraro. Tia Carrera, summa cum laude. Giovanni Sebastian Carrillo. Sarah Rose Caspary. Montana Covain, magna cum laude. George Edward Sertalik, summa cum laude. Grant Michael Sertalik, cum laude. Carolyn Marie Chalupsky, cum laude. Amber Charlet, magna cum laude. Jonathan Tafola Chavez. Kate Noel Christian, magna cum laude. Teresa Cicerolo, magna cum laude. Connor Clementson, magna cum laude. Kira Collins. Adriana Marie Congemi, magna cum laude. Stephanie Nicole Coriaci, magna cum laude. Claire Anna Cody. Olivia Grace Sipkar, magna cum laude. Allison Dart, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Davies. Dylan J. De La Torre. Bridget Lynn Dean, magna cum laude. Breely A. Aslin de Blair, cum laude. Hess Philart de Monteverde, magna cum laude. Jake Jerome Dupre, presented by Carroll University employee Sarah Dupre. Anna Dominique DeFries, magna cum laude. Savannah Diaz. Madeline Dieter. Paige Elizabeth Doherty. Kaylee Anna Drasek, magna cum laude. Rebecca Dummer, magna cum laude. Joshua Christopher Dumont. John K. Dunn. Shaylin Nicole Dunn. Emily Aaron Dunn, summa cum laude. Andrea Kathleen P. Duran, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Eaton, magna cum laude. Adriana Eby. Colin J. Eckinger, magna cum laude. Austin Eichstedt, magna cum laude. Taggart John Elliott. Bailey Elizabeth Emal. Christian Lewis Engel. Katie Ann English. Jordan P. Ensminger, cum laude. Nicholas Warren Everett. Christopher Fabian. Emily Grace Fallon, cum laude. Grace Fanshaw. Shane Farrell Jr., magna cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Farvor, cum laude. Nolan James Furman. Mary K. Fisher, summa cum laude. Victoria Claire Freyfjord. Stephanie Elizabeth Friend. Logan X. Froseth, cum laude. Destiny May Fritt. Morgan Fukar. Maya Elise Gadke, summa cum laude. Addison Joy Gardner, summa cum laude. Abdullah Abdulwahid Gah. Danielle Geisberger, magna cum laude. Anna M. Geese. James M. Gillespie, magna cum laude. Keegan Patrick Given. Dylan Mark Gobin, magna cum laude. Jared Lee Gobler. Carly Anna Marie Goldsworthy, magna cum laude. Cade Joseph Golenbeck, magna cum laude. Grace Gordon, summa cum laude. Alexa Faith Greengo. Cassandra N. Greenwald. Courtney Lynn Greenwood, magna cum laude. Cameron Elizabeth Grayton, magna cum laude. Francesca Grimes. Tyler William Grimm, cum laude. Jana Lynn Gruber, magna cum laude. Sierra L. Gruber. Anna Guida, magna cum laude. Sarah Catherine Guinan. Cade Michael Gummany. Daniela Alejandra Gutierrez Santino. Colin Gage Hogginson, magna cum laude. Nicole A. Hacker. Emily Marie Halverson, cum laude. Sydney Elise Halverson, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Marie Hammock, magna cum laude. Catherine Marie Hanson, magna cum laude. Kristen Hanson, magna cum laude. Tyler Michael Hanson, cum laude. Katrina Ann Harden, magna cum laude. Joseph Pawnell Harrison V. Kyle Hartleb, cum laude. Victoria Harvell, magna cum laude. Cole Patrick Howe, summa cum laude. Michaela Haupt. Owen Nicholas Hauver, magna cum laude. Alyssa May Hegeman, cum laude. Ashley L. Hayden, magna cum laude. Ellie Carolyn Hyman, presented by Carroll University employee and mother Kelly Hyman, magna cum laude. Lindsay Ann Hella, cum laude. Ori Nicholas Hellenbrand, cum laude. Christian Hernandez. Ricardo Jose Hernandez. Adam James Heron, magna cum laude. Emma Jean Hetzel, cum laude. Mathena Sage Higgins. Holly Ann Hildebrand, cum laude. Paige Hill. Madison Sky Hillary, magna cum laude. James Hinckley. Amanda Elizabeth Hintz. Madeline Elizabeth Harada. Emily Ann Hearn. Benton Harper Holly, magna cum laude. Kylie Noel Holmquist, cum laude. Courtney Hodder. Maximus Alden Howard, magna cum laude. Lucy Marie Hunick, summa cum laude. Brigitta Kristen Hull. Taylor Marie Eisenberg. Jolie Elizabeth Jacomet. Jacob Janalunas. Abigail Ann Yankee, cum laude. Brianna Lee Jipkowski, magna cum laude. Om Kalpesh Jarwila. Aruni Udanyagani Yahusoria, magna cum laude. Tiana Marie Jenig, cum laude. Amy Grace Juliana Johnson. Annika Suzanne Johnson. Delaney Johnson, magna cum laude. Blake Johnson, summa cum laude. Jane Louise Johnson, magna cum laude. Kristen Danielle Johnson, summa cum laude. Lucy Johnson, magna cum laude. Novia Lee Johnson. Samantha Johnson. Sophie Kiersum Johnson, magna cum laude. Tiffany Johnson. Maris Elizabeth Jones, cum laude. Ellie Rose Jordan. Keetsa Comcorn Jordan. William Walter Justice, cum laude. Shayla Jean Kotz. Lexi K. Kaltenberg, summa cum laude. Matthew Joseph Kaufman, magna cum laude. Samantha Joan Keating, cum laude. Summer K. Keeler, magna cum laude. Megan Keenan, summa cum laude. Connor Kevin Kelly. Jake Robert Ketter, cum laude. Sohail Mir Yasin Khan. Annika King, magna cum laude. Caitlin Kirby, magna cum laude. Erwin Joseph Kleppen. Katie Margaret Kloss, magna cum laude. Nicole Hope Kloss, magna cum laude. Christine Jean Klotz, cum laude. Caitlin Sarah Canas, cum laude. Ashley Taylor Cook, cum laude. Matthew Joseph Koch. Julia Nicole Colton, magna cum laude. Emily Lynn Conup, summa cum laude. Katie Ann Copling, cum laude. Joshua Alexander Kovac. Olivia Ann Zena Kraus. John Stephen Keel, magna cum laude. Ashley Ann LaBelle, magna cum laude. Holly Ann Landvater, presented by Carroll University employee Ann Johnson. Zachary Stephen Landvater, also presented by Carroll University employee Ann Johnson. Valerie Ann Lapke, magna cum laude. Alex Tyler Larson. Jenna Catherine Larson. Jacob Daniel Lasky, magna cum laude. Jake Laurent. Maria Ann Leader, magna cum laude. Brendan Patrick Leahy, cum laude. Tessa Marie Leapley, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Liebeck. Anina Hoyoung Lee, cum laude. Bailey Ariana Leonard. James Griffin Layden. Lauren Haley Leschke, magna cum laude. Yuhan Molly Lin. Nissa Lin, cum laude. Drew Vincent Linhart, cum laude. Allison Selena Libernosh. Cara Nicole Loy, magna cum laude. Alexis Dorothy Luce. Blake T. Lizensky. Angelina Michelle Madrid. Brittany Merker, cum laude. Anthony Adam Makovic. Angeline Malis, magna cum laude. Nicholas E. Mantis. Julius Marks. Jake Martin, cum laude. Helios Giovanni Martinez, cum laude. Joshua Matai, magna cum laude. Justin Matai, magna cum laude. Shelbin S. Matthew. Serena J. Matthias, cum laude. Morgan Marie May, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth McAtee, cum laude. Megan McCarthy. Madeline Melissa McCormick, summa cum laude. Rebecca McDaniel. Cassandra Lee Micknett, magna cum laude. Gianna Marie Malazzo, summa cum laude. Sophia Rose Malazzo, magna cum laude. Maria Milich, cum laude. Emily Ann Miller, magna cum laude. Keon Daniel Miller. Sierra M. Miller, magna cum laude. Taylor Ashley Miller, cum laude. Casey Meir, summa cum laude. Sydney Mayana Monahan, magna cum laude. Kasumi Montiel Race. Thank you. Tom Moore, cum laude. Kathleen Caroline Muck, cum laude. Samantha Ray Mudloff, summa cum laude. Madison Claire Mullard, magna cum laude. Brianne Virginia Multerer, magna cum laude. Amanda Murphy. Chelsea Renee Neighbor, magna cum laude. Maya Noel Nicholas. Allison E. Niederkorn. Parker Nimmer, magna cum laude. Nicole Evan Knoll, cum laude. Alexis Elise Nyron, magna cum laude. Caitlin Ann O'Connor, magna cum laude. Scott O'Connor, cum laude. Megan Ruth O'Grady, magna cum laude. Nicole Annette Oberst. Juan Ocampo, magna cum laude. Olivia Acker, magna cum laude. Beatrice Yesenia Olmos, cum laude. Alyssa K. Orthman. Alexandra Marie Osenik. Eleni Catherine Owen. Abigail Amelia Paglia, magna cum laude. Danielle R. Panella. George Papanicolo. Rachel Annalise Papp, summa cum laude. Carly Parrish, magna cum laude. Jacob Wilhelm Patch, cum laude. Kaylee Patel, cum laude. Mansi Patel. Amanda M. Perez. Armando Ricardo Perez, cum laude. Rachel K. Perez. Cameron Marcel Peranto, cum laude. Nguyen Tien Pham, magna cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Phelps, summa cum laude. Michaela Gail Phillips. Anson Adam Piontek III. Joseph John Piccolo, magna cum laude. Samantha Lynn Pieper, cum laude. Benjamin Scott Pearson, summa cum laude. Amelia Rose Pilarski, magna cum laude. Hannah Rose Pipitone, summa cum laude. Caitlin Anna Pop. Rebecca Lynn Posig, summa cum laude. Cassandra Ann Preschlock, magna cum laude. Paige Suzanne Preston, magna cum laude. Caitlin Pavinsky, cum laude. Nathan Rotz, magna cum laude. Joshua Daniel Raby, magna cum laude. Jacob Peter Radovan. Kendall Radke, cum laude. Amu Reje Shababu, summa cum laude. Adeline Grace Raymer, magna cum laude. Scott Robert Raymond. Elizabeth Jane Rita, cum laude. Holly Elizabeth Reynolds, cum laude. Kelly Reynolds, magna cum laude. Rebecca Lindsay Richards. Kaylee Alexis Riffer. Vanessa Rincon. Allison Winter Robb. Rachel A. Robeloff. Elena Rodriguez, cum laude. Montserrat Rodriguez. Anna Christine Rail, summa cum laude. Allie Lauren Rogan. Abby Lane Rogich, summa cum laude. Amanda Emily Rose, magna cum laude. Jillian Faye Rosenbecker, magna cum laude. Michaela Faith Ross, cum laude. Graciana Roth, magna cum laude. Danielle Ruane. Haley Laura Russ, summa cum laude. Demonti Ruskautkade. Brianna Ray Sadowski, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Sage, magna cum laude. Ana Carolina Salcido Martinez. Isabella Selewski, cum laude. Isabella Rose Salerno, cum laude. Ariana Santiago. Samuel Santiago Jr. Skylar Lynn Saracen. Gabriela Aliana Sarmiento, cum laude. Angela Ruth Sartori, magna cum laude. Austin R. Shafteri, cum laude. Aaron M. Schallhorn. Sierra R. Schaub. Kevin Shep, magna cum laude. Chloe Angeline Schmidt, summa cum laude. Kayla C. Schmidt, cum laude. Heidi Renee Schmidt, cum laude. Lakin Brooke Schmidt, magna cum laude. Sarah Yiyu Yang Zhang Schmitz, summa cum laude. Hannah Jane Schneider. Nissa K. Schneider, magna cum laude. Isaiah William Cooley Scherner. Caitlin Marie Schramm. Madeline Rose Schreindel, summa cum laude. Maya E. Schremp. Brooke Schubert, summa cum laude. Samantha Schuneman, magna cum laude. Catherine Miles Schwartz, cum laude. Kylie Ann Schwefel, cum laude. Sebastian Schofield, summa cum laude. Thaddeus Joseph Scott, magna cum laude. Thomas Edward Scott, cum laude. Ju Juan Sirge, magna cum laude. Connor Mitchell Shady, magna cum laude. Samantha Jean Shallow, cum laude. Brendan Sharada. Paige Angelina Cienza. Olivia Dean Siebert, magna cum laude. Anthony Joseph Sikorsky, summa cum laude. Emily K. Simons, summa cum laude. Sarah Smers, cum laude. Emily Marie Smith. Kaylee Bryce Smithline. Alyssa Catherine Samoji, magna cum laude. Kaya Southern. Claudia Spencer. William Matthew Sprout, magna cum laude. Scott Alexander Starovich. Shannon Stainer. Evan Stickles, presented by Carroll University employee Rachel Stickles. Nicholas Stockero. Emily Faith Strader. Joshua Robert Strew, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Struck. Taylor Ray Swanson. Aaron Jacob Jeffrey Swart. Andrew Robert Sweeney. Isabel Marie Shablowski, magna cum laude. Sire Nicholas Waniko Tan. Alyssa M. Tantengo. Sarah Taher, magna cum laude. Abigail Morgan Taylor. Tyler Termott, magna cum laude. Danielle Marie Thiessen. Gracie Elizabeth Thiel. Christopher J. Thomas Jr., cum laude. Austin James Thompson, magna cum laude. Kaya Catherine Marie Thompson, cum laude. Dylan Timmerman. Brian D. Tomchek, summa cum laude. Mary Claire Tominello, magna cum laude. Kyriaki Anna Topetskis, summa cum laude. Sarah Nicole Tui, magna cum laude. Colin Scott Tracy. Jacob James Tripalmer, magna cum laude. Baden Moon Traki. Ana Trujillo Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Isabella Maylene Valdez. Karina Valdivia, cum laude. Makala Van Camp, cum laude. Alicia Van Dale. Peyton Lee Van Zyl. Hannah Vanden Bush, cum laude. Korea Marie Van Dries. Vincent Robert Van Aram. Tegan J. Van Geem, magna cum laude. Krupa Varghese, cum laude. Karina Vasquez. Leslie Velasquez Ruiz, cum laude. Claire B. Veranth. Meadow Vins. Lillian Von Aston. Dakota Lynn Voss, magna cum laude. McKenna E. Walzak. Paige Elizabeth Watska, summa cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Weber, cum laude. Jordan Judith Weber. Venanzio Wingate Weeks. Allison Sue Weisoff, magna cum laude. Jaden Hunter Welch, presented by Emeritus Professor Bill Welch. James Laurel Wetmore. Marissa Renee Weigel, magna cum laude. Benjamin George Wiesner, cum laude. Devin Robert Wild. Leah Nicole Vilcombe, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Wilney. Brooke Madeline Wills. Chloe Watoon, summa cum laude. Monet Yamazaki, magna cum laude. Kobe Jaron Yarbrough. Jacinda Angel Wybera. Danielle Jillian Yergel, magna cum laude. Philip Timothy Zabel, summa cum laude. Jenica Zaccario, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Zahn. Zachary Thomas Ziegelbauer, cum laude. Joshua Thomas Zilke, magna cum laude. Hayden Lynn Zimmerman, magna cum laude. Brianna May Zakovich, cum laude. Taylor Elizabeth Zilke, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Zuliger, magna cum laude. Megan Zunker, cum laude. Hunter Joseph Zwiefel, magna cum laude. Andrew Loreen, cum laude. Abigail Julia Isabel, magna cum laude. Paige Alexander, cum laude. Abigail Rose Allen, magna cum laude. Emily Patricia Lynn Anderson, magna cum laude. Natalie Arndt, summa cum laude. Eden Trudia Aschauer, magna cum laude. Aldo Gabriel Bali, cum laude. Audrey Elizabeth Beckham. Samantha Marie Beltrano, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Barris, cum laude. Hannah Alexandria Bayer, cum laude. Grace Bradley, magna cum laude. Jamie K. Brodbeck, summa cum laude. Madeline Bruni. Grace Buttrey, cum laude. Olivia Lynn Cacciatore, magna cum laude. Rachel Marie Reese Kanda, magna cum laude. Chloe Ruth Clausen, summa cum laude. Kayla Chaika. Carly Dalton. Hannah Ray Darbro, summa cum laude. Julia Grace Dayton, summa cum laude. Carly Demel, summa cum laude. Madeline N. DeMoss, magna cum laude. Sydney Noel Dexter, cum laude. Michaela F. Dixon. Cassandra Claire Donlinger, cum laude. Anne Elizabeth Dybus, magna cum laude. Stephanie Michelle Ebling, magna cum laude. Mallory Ellers, magna cum laude. Madeline Joan Elworthy, magna cum laude. Emily Margaret Erickson. Christopher Wells Fabioli, cum laude. Elena Angel Feya, cum laude. Kaylin Ann Furcus, magna cum laude. Paige Marie Freeman, cum laude. Elizabeth Hugie Gessler, magna cum laude. David Andrew Greminger. Ashley Danielle Hackbarth, magna cum laude. Sophia Heidemann, magna cum laude. Caden Joseph Harper Boytel, cum laude. Lauren Gail Harshbarger, cum laude. Brooke Kaylee Hairbolt, magna cum laude. Megan Clarice Hill, cum laude. Sydney Marie Hill, cum laude. Angelina Marie Holloman, magna cum laude. Jordan Marie Hora, cum laude. August Sylvia Marie Jacobson. Ariana Rose Jerica, cum laude. Dakota Johnstone, cum laude. Aiste Aaliyah Kavalauskis, magna cum laude. Anastasia Kathleen Kay. Catherine Ann Keeley, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Kelly, cum laude. Gabrielle Marie Kleisist, magna cum laude. Claire Kabisky, presented by Carroll University employee Carrie Kabisky, summa cum laude. Tess Kreitzman, summa cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Kroninger, cum laude. Courtney Paige Crone, magna cum laude. Emma Ray Lejunas, magna cum laude. Jessica Rose Langrock, magna cum laude. Simone Alexandria Lippman, cum laude. Christina Lukic, magna cum laude. Kylie Ellen Lund, summa cum laude. Megan Marie Madsen, cum laude. Hannah Claire Martin, magna cum laude. Janine Lynn Masta, cum laude. Aubrey Lee Maxwell, summa cum laude. Jenna Diane May, cum laude. Carolyn Grace Mercatoris, cum laude. Annika Marin Mortensen, magna cum laude. Cassandra May Newman, magna cum laude. Allison Marie Neibauer, cum laude. Michaela C. O'Leary. Kirsten Marie Oliver, magna cum laude. Madeline Ann O'Neill, cum laude. Caitlin Sandra Paulos, cum laude. Amanda Jane Pennington, summa cum laude. Hallie Peterson, cum laude. Mackenzie Virginia Peterson. Hien Min Pham. Robert Pitton, cum laude. Phoebe Poff, cum laude. Callie Ann Privat, magna. Chris Rook. Rocco Anthony Rooney, cum laude. Lindsay K. Rost. Taylor Rose Schock, cum laude. Sydney Lee Schomburger, magna cum laude. Nina Marie Schlack, magna cum laude. Kenzie Ruth Schlosser, magna cum laude. Kaylin Marie Schneider, magna cum laude. Peyton Lee Severson, cum laude. Benjamin Lee Showman, cum laude. Brooke Kerrigan Sievers, cum laude. Jenna K. Smoot, cum laude. Alexa G. Sosa Delgado, cum laude. Erica Lee Spencer, cum laude. Michaela Anna Steger, cum laude. Eden M. Steiner, cum laude. Kayla M. Marie Stutt, magna cum laude. Emily Suter, magna cum laude. Haley Christine Swan, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Tebon. Lindsay Ann Tews, magna cum laude. Savannah Thorne, magna cum laude. Jean Tulosa, magna cum laude. Alyssa Callan Tolson. Sarah Torres, cum laude. Keegan Joseph Trainer. Ashley May Trabotsky, cum laude. Catherine Grace Trimble, magna cum laude. Lauren Marie Eulers, summa cum laude. Lauren Ann Victorin, magna cum laude. Peter S. Villaforte, cum laude. Hannah Vondrasek, cum laude. Amber Marie Wald. Mark Thomas Walters, magna cum laude. Blair Ashley Weber. Sarah Catherine Weishar, cum laude. Meredith Reagan Whites, cum laude. Abigail Ann Whitford. Peyton Grace Wucherer. Maya Elizabeth Zagrebek, magna cum laude. President Nattinger, the degree candidates of the Carroll University class of 2023 have received their diplomas and are now ready to have their degrees conferred.
Would all of the candidates for degrees please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Carroll University, I confer upon each of you the degrees you have earned, with all the rights and privileges that appertain to each. Congratulations, graduates.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the chair of the Carroll University Alumni Council, Ann Lotch. Ann graduated from Carroll in 1988 with a major in French and went on to earn a law degree from the University of Wisconsin in 2005. Ann is responsible for nationwide leadership within the criminal and civil justice systems on enhancing safety and the quality of life of older victims and survivors. As an attorney, she provides training and technical assistance to judges, prosecutors, and other professionals throughout the country. Ann comes from a Carroll legacy family. She is the daughter of former trustee Bill Lotch, class of 1960, the sister of current trustee David H. Lotch, class of 1995, and the great-granddaughter of former Carroll president William Ganfield. Please welcome Ann Lotch to the podium.
Good afternoon, graduates. As an alumna of Carroll University, it is my privilege to stand before you this morning or this afternoon as you make the transition from students to alumni. With over 23,000 Carroll alumni across the world, you would be hard-pressed to go very far and not run into another Carroll graduate. We are especially grateful for the students here today that are part of a legacy family like me. In acknowledgement of their legacy connection to Carroll, these students have been gifted a special orange and white cord to pay tribute to the pioneer pride that runs in their family. We want to briefly recognize our legacy students and their families. So if you are a legacy student with someone in your family who has graduated from Carroll, who's here today, we ask for you, your alumni family member, to stand and be recognized. I know you're out there. You may be seated. We hope for all our graduates that the Carroll colors of orange and white will always signify a special time in your life. 2023 to the proud company of Carroll University alumni across the globe. The university has provided you with the educational foundation to go out into the world and make an impact in your chosen professions, the communities in which you live, and in the broader world. As you travel along your chosen path, you will bring distinction not only to yourselves, but to your alma mater. Carroll University has served students on this legacy since 1846. As you leave, remember Carroll. The university is dependent on the support of alumni to guarantee future generations of students the same opportunities that you have enjoyed. As students, you helped shape the Carroll of today, and as alumni, you will help to shape the future of this university. It is an awesome responsibility, but you have been well prepared, and I am confident you will be equal to the challenge. And now the moment you've been waiting for. Graduates, are you ready? At this time, we're going to do the turning of the tassel, a time-honored tradition indicating that your academic work has been completed and that you are now recognized as having graduated from Carroll University. As you began the ceremony today, the tassel at the top of your mortarboard hung on the right side. So I would now like to invite all members of the class of 2023 to reach up, take a hold of the tassel on your mortarboard, and now move the tassel from right to left, letting the tassel hang over your heart, signifying your status as a graduate of Carroll University. Congratulations, class of 2023. You are now Carroll University's newest alumni. Yay.
Thank you, Anne. Now please rise as you are able and join Kyra Hippis and Madeline Harada, both of the class of 2023, as they lead us in the singing of our alma mater.
Our Carroll University, we pledge and praises sing to thee. The victory bell, our hearts and minds rejoice to be thy sons and daughters. Hail to thee.
Freedom to the captive, to the prisoner release, to proclaim God's favor and justice, to comfort all who mourn, to rebuild ancient ruins. Each one of you has been called in your own way. So go, live in the light, shine with joy and love, abide in the freedom of God's grace, and serve the world God loves, as only you can do. And as you go, may God's blessing be upon you, upon all who journey with you, and upon this, our Carroll University. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend McCord. Once again, to the Carroll University class of 2023, congratulations. Please stand while the mace bearer and the platform party lead the recessional. As Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs at Carroll University, I declare the ceremony of the 2023 Undergraduate Commencement of Carroll University now concluded. Congratulations.